Hi, Steve Callahan here at the SJCOE Fab Lab, and we're going to take a really quick look at spreadsheets, specifically Google Sheets. So I really like spreadsheets. They are super powerful for quick calculations and visualizations of data. We're going to use Google Sheets, which you can get to at sheets.google.com, or by creating a Google Sheet in your Google Drive. Go to the folder you want to place it in, go to New, and then create the new file right there. Now, we're going to use our Google Sheet to do a really quick and common calculation. Grades. See here we have our spreadsheet. I'm going to give a title to each column, name, raw score, and percent. Now, the names, I'm going to just give bland names. Student 3 and student 4. And their raw scores are 5, 6, 7, and 8. We can calculate the percent by making a quick formula. I can start with equals, put in the location of the data I want to calculate. In this case, it would be B2. Then we're going to divide by the total score, which in this case is 8. So this student score 5 divided by the total 8. All right. Now notice Google AI is already helping me out. It's saying, hey, you want to just calculate this for all of them? Why not? Now, I'm going to change my formula a little bit, because it's kind of hard to read 0.75. It's easier if I said times 100. Now, instead of going in and editing each of these, I'm going to copy on this Apple. It's Command C. On a PC it would be Control C. I can also do that to the entire row in that way. The formula changes, realizing that I'm on row 3 from B2 to B3. All right. Well, let's say that I wanted to be more flexible with my calculation. For instance, maybe some of the questions didn't apply to some of the students. I'm going to change my calculation. I'm going to add a column and insert one column to the left. And be able to state the total. I'm going to change my formula and say B2, but instead of dividing by 8, I'm going to divide by C2. And make that 8. Notice it didn't like the empty cell because that's dividing by 0. I'm going to paste the new formula. Now it's all the same, but let's say one of the questions didn't apply to student 2. I can change the total to be out of 7, and my score adjusts automatically. Now, if I want to be able to quickly understand my data, charts are great for that. So I'm going to tell Google to add a chart. Now, one of the things I love about Google Sheets is Google went ahead and already guessed how to show this data. Now, I'm not really interested in what all the raw scores are. Really, I just wanted to see this. So I can define my own graph. You can, by the way, go to Customize, change things like the chart style, etc. That does look nicer, but it's not really changing what we see. So, I'm going to delete. Name and percentage. There we go. All right, I hope this quick introduction is helpful. Please go ahead, try some quick calculations. Add, divide, keep track of information that's not fun to write out by hand, and certainly not fun to calculate by hand. And it's also a great skill for your students to use. My students used to calculate data from labs using spreadsheets. Have fun. Bye.